Hello, good morning my friends. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be trying to find 100 gnomes. And to make things more interesting, Ola told me that if I'm not able to find 100 gnomes by the time we have to leave the hotel, I'm gonna have to eat olives. She knows that I hate eating olives. And we're going to do that in front of the camera if I'm not able to. And make sure you stick to the end because I'll let you know how to find 900 gnomes in Wrocław. All right, it's 7:40 or 20 minutes to 8 and we have already found the first one. It's a lady. She has a butterfly on her foot. That's the first one. Let's continue going. The second one with a luggage, and that's because it is next to the hotel. And that's something important that I have to mention, is that most of the gnomes are placed in these locations by different businesses. So there is a hotel here and they decided to put one of these gnomes. But let's continue. This is funny, as you can see, because somebody placed a guitar here. I guess it's some kind of advertisement as well. But this gnome is reading something and there is a creature coming out of it. So that's number 3. Number 4, another gnome sleeping, and it's because it's from another hotel. Number 5, the veteran of war. Now, I don't exactly understand why this one is in this place, because here we have a church. As you can see here, even is the statue of the church, but I don't know why there's a veteran here. And next to this one is number 6. This is another veteran of the war. This is the map of Wrocław, and I guess that it's representing that this were defending the city during the war. Number 7, and this one, oh my god, I'm falling. Number 7 is one of the most important ones because this is the entrance to the magic world. This is the entrance to the place where all the gnomes live. So here, this guard is taking care that nobody else comes in that is not supposed to. So I'm guessing that when nobody sees it, here all the gnomes coming and going out. And right behind this entrance, you're going to find 2. This is going to be 8 and 9. These are the firefighters. And we have already found 10 and 11. These are 2 gnomes which are pouring a shot of vodka. And the reason why is because we are in front of the pre-war bar. And let's continue, let's go, because I don't want to eat olives. We are here with number 12. This is a gnome casually smoking his pipe in front of the museum of gnomes right here. On this other side, we're going to find a gnome with a heart. And this is because it's in front of a souvenir shop. Okay, number 13, a gnome eating a bar of chocolate. Evidently, this is a very popular chocolate in Poland, in front of a place where you can buy chocolate. Number 14, the Statue of Liberty gnome version, because here we have, as you can see, the American corner. That's the reason why. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. On the jail street, we're going to find the number 15. It's a gnome taking a look at some coins, because this shop specializes in selling coins. Sklep Urysza. In front of the restaurant PRL, we're going to find Leninek, a revolutionary gnome. So that's number 16. Number 17, a gnome sleeping on a plate. Probably it was eating soup before, but as you can see here, there's nothing in the back, no restaurant, so no contact. Number 18, a gnome which is in the middle of the Rynek, in the middle of the market square. And here during summer, you can see it splashing water when it's really hot. Number 19, a chef in front of a Japanese restaurant. The tourist is taking a picture of an even smaller gnome. Very interesting one. It's in front of a bank, so I don't understand, but very nice one. Number 21, a gnome eating a long ice cream with pigeons around. It's in front of, as you can see, the ice cream shop. There is a gnome drinking a beer with a dog right there. This one is inside the restaurant. I was saying earlier, they are placed by the restaurants or the shops, so that's the reason why this one is inside. Number 23, the Indian poet in front of a jewelry shop. Number 24, the gnome, I'm not exactly sure what this guy's doing, as well, in front of a jewelry shop. Number 25, the gnome eating a croissant in front of a shop. I think the best moment to do this is early in the morning. It is now 24 minutes past 8 a.m. and as you can see, the streets are basically empty, because if you do this after 11, 12, it's going to be a bit more difficult because you're going to find a lot of people. Number 26, a gnome eating a pierogi in front of a place where you can find pierogi. Number 27, a gnome looking itself in the mirror in front of a cosmetic shop. Number 28 and 29, these are 2 gnomes which are working under the ATM to give you your money right in front of the ATM. Number 30, the minor gnome. I guess it's collecting amber because it's one of the most representative materials that you can find in Poland. Number 31, 32, and 33, they are supporters of a football club. They are in front of, I think it's some kind of supporters club, and that's the reason why you have here these 3 supporter gnomes. I want to tell you a bit about the story of these gnomes, and this started back in the communism, and there was this orange movement who were protesting against the communism, and they started painting these gnomes on the walls in different parts of the city, and then on 2005, as a way of commemorating them or as a way of making a tribute to them, these gnomes started being placed around the city, and now it became so popular that different shops, different restaurants, different banks place their gnomes in different parts of the city in order to continue growing this thing that started as a tribute, and I think it continues being that way, but now it's also a way of advertising your shop, and it's also a touristic attraction of Wrocław because people who come to this place usually visit and have a look at the gnomes. Number 34, the gnome holding a lot of locks. I'm not really sure why, because it's in front of an exchange store, so I don't know, but let's continue because it's getting late. Number 35, the gnome riding a motorcycle. This is a cool gnome, but what's interesting to me is that it's in front of the Church of St. Mary Magdalene, so I don't understand. I guess some of these gnomes are without a context. Some of them, they do make sense that they are in front of these places, but some others, not really. It's 20 to 9 and we still have to eat breakfast, so I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be able to make it to 100, but I'm doing my best, so let's continue. Number 36, Stanisław, the friend of statisticians. That's a difficult word. Number 37 and 38, these are 2 gnomes from the medical emergency services carrying a stretcher. Number 39 and 40. Number 39 is the gnome playing music, and this one listening. Now this one is in front of a telephone repair shop, so doesn't really make sense. No context in this one. Number 41 is a gnome carrying some kind of puppet in front of a souvenir shop, and then we have straight away number 42, that it's a gnome eating chimney cake, which is some kind of roll which has cinnamon, and it's in front of this shop right here. I don't know if this is popular in other countries, but in Poland it's super popular, and I strongly recommend that. Let's continue because it's getting late and we have to eat breakfast. I don't know if I'm going to skip breakfast in order to continue and be able to achieve 100 gnomes, but let's go. The gnome wearing a crown in front of the Crown Hotel or Corona Hotel in Polish, number 43. Then we have 44 and 45. This one pushing and this one holding this ball, but you can see it's part of the decoration of the whole street. Number 46, the gnome working on his laptop. I think this one is representative of me as I work online. So number 46, I really like you, my friend, and I know what you're doing because that's what I do every day. Okay, and it started as a cold morning, but right now it's time for me to remove the jacket because I'm starting to feel super warm, super hot. I think I'm even starting to sweat, and we are only 46. It is 9 o'clock and the hotel closes at 11. Do you think we're gonna make it? Come on, we can do it. Number 47, I think this is some kind of mechanic gnome. I'm not really sure. Number 48 is this gnome who is carrying some kind of radio from Solidarność. It's one of the movements that freed Poland from communism. And sometimes you can find 4 or 5 gnomes on the same street, and then you can, there's a street in which there's only one. Some streets don't even have one, so that's why it's you have to walk a lot in order to be able to achieve this. Number 49, the Traveler. This one has a map, an airplane, a bus, and a backpack, so I really like it. Number 50, the Broker. He's working on his computer looking for stocks. I'm wondering if he invested in Bitcoin and he made a lot of money, or he's completely broke right now. We are already half the way. We're still 50 remaining. I don't want to eat the olives, so let's go. This one, I've already found the next one. I'm not really, I am gonna count it. This is number 51. This is, I don't know, the sumo gnome, the really fat gnome. I don't know, it's not so small. Let's say that this is number 51. Number 52, the artist, the painter. He is painting something and somebody already wrote some graffiti here, but number 52, come on. Number 53 is Wrocławina. She is fighting for the women's right to vote. It says votes for women. That's 53. And then if we continue here, number 54, we're going to find, it's also a woman. She is reading magazines, drinking a coffee, and she is laying on a chair. You know, suffering my knees because I have to kneel every time, and there are still 46 to go, so I think I'm gonna have to suffer a bit more. Number 55, this guy, I don't exactly know what he's doing, but he's drinking something and we're in front of a wine shop, so maybe that's the reason why. This has been a really long street in which we haven't found any, but I can already see one right there. And this is the thing, you're not going to find them in every single place, but at least you can get to explore and see other places where maybe you wouldn't see if you were not looking for these gnomes. Then we have this one who is writing something on a paper. Then we have this one who has a bell, and then we have this one who is writing something as well. So that's gonna be 56, 57, and 58, and that is because we're in front of the Stara Gilda. That means that this was the stock market in the past, and now it's a place where you can find offices of lawyers. So that's the reason why we have these three right here. And then there's this lady who is holding the Constitution of the Republic of Poland. That's number 59. And this is located in the Salt Market. The gnome watching TV and talking on the phone. So that makes it 60. Number 61, the gnome cashing some money from the ATM. Number 62, the party maker. He's or some kind of clown because he is making some animal balloons. And then here we have number 63, the one that has lollipops. It's in front of the place where you can find lollipops. Another traveler, he's with a camera, a backpack, and going around. This is in front of a souvenir shop. 65, 66, 67. This one cannot walk, this one cannot see, and this one cannot hear. And we can find this on the market square. Number 68, another one that's gonna be spraying water during summer. I'm promising that I'm not repeating them. This is just in a different location, okay? But it's the same as we had seen before. Should I count it or not? I'm gonna count it because I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to finish it, and I really don't wanna eat those olives. Number 69, the one who's carrying 2 buckets of water. I checked and it's not possible. Here you will not be able to find water, but this is the number 69. Okay, now this is number 70, a special one because this one is riding a pigeon, which is in front of Pot Papugami, which is a place where you can pay a ticket and see a lot of birds. So that's the reason why you have this. I thought it was a place because Papugarnia in Poland, it's a place where you can go and see papugi or parrots, you know. So I thought that this was a place where you could go and see these animals, but no, apparently it's a restaurant. And that's the reason why there is this guy riding a pigeon because of the name. Now, something interesting to see is that there are some kind of needles there, so pigeons are not able to go next to the king of the pigeons. Number 71, I guess it's some kind of like the president of the town, the mayor, because it's holding a band here and also carrying a pen. So that's the reason why I think it's an important character. So we just discovered that is the city hall here. So yes, that one is the president or the mayor of the town. Number 72, the gnome fixing a wall, and it's in front of a hotel. Number 73, I think this is the executioner. Number 74, a very important one, I guess, because this one is riding a lion, and it's because it's Lions International. This is a company, I guess, and this one, it's hidden inside of the place where I guess it's Lions International, I'm not really sure. And this one was spotted by another fellow tourist who told me that it was here because I hadn't seen it. Come on, just 26. Number 75, the one that's offering me an ice cream. Okay, and something that I have to tell is that so far I've been walking around just near the market square, and honestly I've found these 75 gnomes, but I'm out of them. I mean, I think I already walked in every place that I was supposed to. So what I'm gonna do now is that I'm going to be walking towards the island, the cathedral island, and I'm sure that I'm going to be finding more there. 1 hour left, and I just need to find 25. I think I'm gonna be able to do it. Number 76 and 77, the gnome carrying an ice cream and the other one who's making the croissants. Come on, let's go. And now we have the prisoner gnome. This one, I don't think this is a prison, but here he is locked in a chain and he cannot leave this place. That's number 78. We're almost there. Number 79, the priest gnome. Now, interestingly, this is not in front of a church. This one is in front of the University of Wrocław. And you remember that when we went in a church, there was this one riding a bike. That's a funny thing. Maybe here should be the one riding the bike and this one on the place where it was the church. Number 80, the one that's carrying an umbrella for the unpredictable weather that sometimes happens in Poland. Number 81, this is the student which is in front of the University of Wrocław. So this one actually makes sense. Number 82, he's giving some kind of announcement, and here we have already number 83. This one is reading, honestly, I don't know what he's reading. Come on, let's go, because we're going to the island right now. I'm crossing the bridge to the first island where we're going to find the 17 remaining. Number 84, the captain of a boat next to the river. Number 85, the gnome with the lock on its back. And this is an interesting one, and I'm gonna show you the other one that is on the other side of the bridge, because this one was supposed to be the lover's bridge, where you could, well, not you could, but people used to put a lock representing their love, but they're not locks anymore. And the reason why, it's because the city prohibited that because it was damaging the structure of the bridge. And I heard someone saying yesterday there were 17 tons of logs that were removed from this bridge, so it makes sense that it can be dangerous for the structure of that. So that's why we come to the other one. This gnome is taking or breaking the logs, and you can see there that it says that it's not allowed anymore to place logs on the bridge. Now this is 87 and 88 right here. They are in a bench that says Wrocław. Not Wrocław, but Wrocław. And yeah, I guess this bench is especially for people who are in love, because they are both holding a heart in their hands. Okay, and that one that I'm showing on the screen right now, it's 89. This one is washing the clothes on the river. And I saw it earlier, but I couldn't figure out what it was. We're going to the hotel because we just have 27 minutes. Number 90, the gnome carrying a bucket of gold in front of a bank. Let's go, because it's just 20 minutes left and I need to find 10. Number 91, the one that's riding some kind of motorcycle, and this one, it is, yes, it's an automatic machine, and this one is in front, I don't know what this place is, maybe a hotel, I don't know. Number 92, he is writing something, I guess, and I have just 8 minutes left. Now on the screen you should be seeing number 93. That's the one I found. I don't know what this one is doing. And here it's number 94. I think he's drinking beer, because this is a place where you can buy beer. And like the hotel is on the next corner. It is 10:54. I have 5 minutes to make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it, people. I tried. I was going fast everywhere I could, but I think I'm not gonna be able to. It's just, And number 95, which I think is gonna be my last one, because the hotel is just right here. And yeah, I have to go because Ola is already in the room. She packed, and that way we can just grab the stuff and go out. I made it back to the room. I have to take my stuff out. But no, I'm gonna have to eat all of it. It was unfortunately not possible. Right now we're leaving the Hotel Jazz. It's 3 minutes past 11. I'm going to eat the olives as promised. I'm going to attach the clip here. Okay, so as promised, I'm at home, but I'm going to eat the olives that I said. Although I want to say that I miscounted 4 videos, so you're gonna see them right now. I made 99. Number 38, the gnome reading a book in front of a bookshop. Number 49 is the gnome carrying a ring in front of a ring shop. Number 81, the one that's carrying a shield and some kind of sword, I guess, and this one is in front of a school. 87 one, I think he is printing something, I'm not really sure. I was just one gnome away from completing the challenge, but as I promised, I'm going to eat them. You really have no idea how much I hate olives. I have here the bottle of water in case I need them. I'm going to put them here. I'm not gonna eat all of them, of course. I'm gonna eat some. This is gonna be really difficult. Oh, they smell super bad. I hate them. Really, I hate them. Mentally ready for that. You really have no idea how difficult this is for me. I hate them so much. So much. But, okay. Ugh. They are like sour, super salty. Olives are not for me, but I'm gonna eat 4 right now. It's bad. It's really bad. Oh, this is so bad. And you see, there's like a little star there. Oh, but you are not a star, my friend. 2 to go. They were going like they're pills because I cannot chew them. It's so bad. Last one, come on. Awful. But as I said, a challenge and it's been completed. I hope you enjoyed the video. I strongly recommend you to do this when you come to Wrocław because I mean, it took me about 3 hours. I almost found 100 gnomes and I was walking through a lot of places that probably I wouldn't have walked through some of those streets if I hadn't had that challenge. So I challenge you to do it. And the thing that I also had to tell you, it's how I did it. There is an app. I'm not sponsored or anything. This app costs 15 zloty. I mean, you can also do it with a map. You can find different maps and everything. But this app is very nice because you have the option of getting the GPS. So it tells you where you have to go and you are not repeating it over and over again. So I recommend you that. As I said, you can do it with the paper maps and other options, but in this app you're going to find, it says according to the app, more than 900, and not just in the market square, but they're around the city in general. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe, and I'll see you on the next adventure. And greetings from someone who was about to find 100 gnomes in Wrocław. I'll see you the next time.